kind of
as long as you
medicine?
feeling
What
better,
kind of
that's all that
medicine you
matters,
got you
man.
taking, man?
Oh, actually, I'm just taking some over the counter stuff. It didn't seem like I didn't have to go to the doctor, so I just been home treating.
Oh, okay. Well, you had us worried like a big
Self-medicating.
dog.
Yeah, I was. I mean,
Especially,
I've been in the bed for the
especially
past
my,
couple of days.
especially my paranoid ass.
It wasn't from the shot.
I think everything is connected with the shot. Shit.
I already got 20 eyes, so they extra low because sinus is still bothering me. But my voice is back, so it's a whole lot better than what it was.
Well,
Hey,
that is the
can't
coolest
work
thing in the
without that.
world.
Right.
Well, here,
Right.
Sounded
my,
like real rough.
well, my voice is back too. So
Yeah,
I
this
just want to
allergy
say,
season's been kicking my butt.
I really just want to say that we are live from the Piranha Pond, live at 5/7 Central. How's everybody doing today? And welcome you all
Hey,
to Piranha Pond live streamcast. I am your host, Kingfisher Matt, joined as usual today by the Piranhas in the Pond. Yeah, my boy, Mr. Non-Flyer. How you doing today, baby boy?
What it do? I am all tops of chill, man. Ready to get my swim on.
That's what I'm talking about. And welcoming back, my girl been gone. She's been down for a couple of days. Had everybody great.
hello, miss
My girl
everybody.
Nick Mo, how you doing, sweetie? The pond
I
is back
am
beautiful.
here. I'm here for the moment. Shit.
Clean up some of this
Kicking my
scum.
butt. I was like, soon as you said action, I started like, I'm like, oh Lord, here we go. Like,
That's
Hey
crazy.
Mo,
there
we were scumbags yesterday.
Oh my
look
God.
at y'all.
Oh my God.
Ooh, y'all ain't had nobody to pull y'all in, huh?
Nobody.
Well, a
One,
little
huh?
bit. We had a little bit. June reined us in a little bit yesterday.
Not a
June reined
one.
us in a little bit.
Yeah,
Damn.
Junebug jumped in and
He
tried
tried to
to
rain
rein
while
us
running
in,
with us.
especially
Yeah.
my ass, especially my dog ass. 'Cause I'll be all over the place.
Shout out to getting to June. Thank you, bro. It was good.
Thank you for
Yes.
holding it down for me.
And of course, I can't forget about my boy Nick Nass.
Nick
Who's
Nash.
Nick Nass is on a trip, traveling down that hill, going down that mountain, navigating them redwoods.
And then he got to
Yes,
go
Be
back
sir.
safe.
up the mountain.
Yeah, be safe, my brother.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Get you a little rest. And we will be looking forward to seeing you again on Monday. Or who knows, we liable to pop up again on a Saturday like this weekend.
Hey, you going
Also,
to the shindig? Oh,
I am.
well, no, do that.
I am.
Do that first. Do that first.
I don't even know what I'm looking for. Also, I want to apologize to everybody. Yesterday was my bad. I wasn't down. I just didn't feel like dealing with the shitty Wi-Fi. We had a couple of days of bad Wi-Fi on my end. Luckily, everybody else was able to kind of stay going. But when I was looking at things in the replay, I was like, "This is some real life bullshit right here." Because I'll be on a cold rant, and then the shit would be like, "Yeah."
And then you freeze, right? That had been happening.
Freeze tag. Everybody
That had
tagging
been
the screen
happening
trying
to
to
you.
unfreeze
Then
it
you
and shit.
freeze. Then you freeze.
Yes, indeed. But we ought to be all right today. What did I say today?
We was gonna be flagrant.
Yeah, we kind of working. We working. We doing some real Piranha Pond shit right here today.
Oh.
We working off the fly, and since it's Friday,
Only piranhas
Yeah.
can. We adapt and we devour.
that's right.
We got some
Any
rumors
time.
in this room when we feeling
Anytime.
good. Shout out to Keena. Hey, you.
Hey, Keena.
I'm on here sounding shitty and all, but I'm trying, Keena.
Oh, sweetie, you sound
Gotta
good.
give the people what they want.
Yes, ma'am.
So we kind of decided on the under to just make this a flagrant Friday, right? Talk your shit.
So go with it, Friday.
I had some colder shit than this, but we We're gonna keep it nice. We ain't gonna be too messy today. But
I think we
Go
should get kind of
fun.
messy, right? What
Go
you mean,
fun. We
man? You
ain't
got
we
to get
ain't
this,
heated up in a
man.
minute. Let's go
Right.
in.
She been gone for 2 days. You know, we got to
Let's
give her the piranha
go
food.
in.
Goddamn.
I'm ready for it.
okay, how about this?
Mm.
Piranhas, tell me something about yourself that not very many people know, right? Like something you did, something like that, right? That somebody gonna be pissed off if they hear you say this.
uh, crap.
What's up, Relish?
Really real in the building.
Look at Keena. Keena in
Crap.
here being messy too. She in the comments with the fuck shit.
Funky
Already.
Friday,
Already
right?
with the good shit.
Right. Oh shit.
Already with the
Okay.
good shit.
Goddamn. And if somebody knew they would be pissed off,
They would be pissed off.
Mm.
all right.
Look,
So
everybody trying to be half-ass safe.
nah, I mean, yeah.
Trying
I
to
mean,
figure out
you gotta figure
who
out
you
who you
gonna
want to
piss
piss
off.
off. Right.
Who you
Right.
gonna piss
You gotta figure out who gotta take the hit.
off.
You know what I'm saying?
You said jump in that water, but God
Let me see.
damn. Good day, black people. Hey, go bitch for respect. LLC. He gonna come
Hey,
get you from
okay.
anywhere. Anywhere.
That's what we talking about.
Yes, sir.
Promoting black business.
Promote black business all day.
I mean,
All right, here we go.
oh,
Shit, I don't know. I don't do a lot to piss people off. I used to steal my grandmother's car when I was a kid. I figure she can't whoop me now. So
I mean most shit I do is piss you off. I mean, I'm just
All right, y'all on some bullshit. I guess I said the other day
I
that
don't do much shit
no,
to piss
no,
people
I said
off.
the other day when Junebug was here, I said this top left corner box right here, right? This is the asshole dickhead box, right? This is the box that'll take all the hits. This is the voice of black unreason, and this is the messy petty box right here. So I'm gonna just kick it off, right?
okay.
So there was. Oh, okay. And 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 this is verifiable because this is not just no me shit, right? This is some a few people know, right? So, man, I'm so fucking messy.
All right, let's get messy.
You right? Okay, so at some point, right? Within the last 20 years, right? But that's a safe time zone because it's still the same frame of characters, right? That's still floating around, right? Within this 20 years. So at some point within this 20 years, there was 3, 4, 5 of us chilling in the spot. And it was really just some low-key, high-key sexual pressure being applied, right? In a real obscure kind of manner, right? Basically, this one chick was kind of liking my one guy, but she really didn't want to say it like that. And because she didn't want to say it like that, then all the rest of us was on some fuck you up in here for. You might as well get naked, turn the music on, pull the table out. We was on some real fuck shit, right? Now, mind you, this is a bunch of thug niggas in the trap, right? So as it turns out, we got a whole nother homegirl, right? Who, who popped up on the scene, right? who, who popped who popped up on the scene,
This is
right?
career.
And so the homegirl, as soon as she seen what was what, right? She did the cold analysis of the whole scenario, and she didn't get at all of us like, yeah, you niggas is on some dirty ass
Oh,
shit. What
thank
you
you.
niggas doing up in here? What you niggas doing up in here? She was on some shit like, hey, homegirl, like, what is you really doing here? Like, these is my niggas, and they trying to get down and shit. Like, what's going on, man? Is you with the business or you not with the business? and to kind of prove the point, the homegirl was like, here, let me show you how this shit is done, right? And it went the fuck down. Now, the cold part about it is that if anybody outside of that cast of characters, right, knew who anybody was inside that cast of characters besides me, right? This motherfuckers still look at me crazy as shit. But yeah, motherfuckers would be pissed the fuck off right now. Trust and believe. Hurrah!
Ask that nigga. Yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah, this is somebody's. Why I say people would be pissed off. The homegirl is like the homegirl. Like, we fuck with her sisters, her brothers, her mamas, pops, everybody, right? Like, it was just, and it was like, what? Oh, hey, what the fuck?
Oh, okay, all right.
It's going down in this bitch.
It's going down.
But yeah, that was pretty goddamn flat. That was a whole flagrant night. I ain't gonna go into no details. But
Right.
yeah.
Flagrant.
All right, who's next?
I don't know. I don't have much moments, though. Pissing people off.
I mean, I'll pop up in town and don't tell nobody I'm in town and be in town for like a whole week. Shit like that. So fuck shit. I'll do it. I'll be in one city, say I'm in another city. So
Yeah, since I've been home, I ain't been into shit really much or nothing.
I ain't shit.
Shell, you ain't never been in no fucked up spot that you couldn't explain, even though you didn't do nothing. Come on now, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, goddamn
All
it.
the time.
Goddamn it. Talk that shit then.
I really wouldn't give a shit.
Telling me nothing about no popping up in town and staying for a week with the old
I mean,
folks
both
gonna
of
cut
that
your ass
really
out
happened when we was
and
in our
whisper.
early 20s, late 20s, early 30s. You know, we used to hang out in trap for real. Like, I mean, there was one place we used to hang out. We used to always go down after work, stuff like that. Everybody in there getting fucked up. We've been there for hours and stuff like that. Well, one night, one of the dudes who going to be chilling with us. Now we all work together, so we was all co-workers. We was good. But there was another co-worker that he was liking, she was liking him. His old lady pulled up. It had been like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. We had to lock the doors to the place, and we couldn't even leave out until like after they break. Like, she sat in the car the whole fucking time. Like, how we gonna get out of here? We gotta go home. It's fucking daybreak. We open his door. It's gonna be on. And she was ignorant, not ignorant. She was. So we were trying to outweigh her getting drunk at the same time. Yeah, that was a rough one. But no, I mean,
I'm really trying to think of how I pissed off.
always, it can pop off in a second. So.
Frank, you're on some bullshit, right?
Oh,
no, not at all. I mean, shit. Damn.
Okay, Frank, tell us tell us what happened when you went to the rave, my nigga.
When I went to where?
You went to the fucking rave.
Oh, nigga. Man. Man. All right, so bet. I don't know
Yes.
what happened exactly. All I know is okay. So first of all,
No, nigga.
I went out there to help my boy. Man, me and my boy is supposed to linking up on some. This is my boy, like my childhood fucking dude, right? So we go. I go out there to help him, with his career because he's a rapper, pretty dope. So I go out there. It just so happened at the same time I go out there. This nigga had plans to go to a rave. At the beginning of the situation, it was all cool. We was going down there. I rode with my sister out there. It was cool. I got there and we had a problem with housing. So it was like, fuck, on top of all that, motherfucker got to figure out, where we gonna sleep, if we was gonna sleep, where he said we was gonna sleep, and all this bullshit. But fuck that. We got a rave looming. You know what I'm saying? I ain't raved since I was probably like 15 years old, maybe. And from what I remember, they were all the shit, they were all the rave. So I'm like, okay, we gonna do that. So we get there. Now it ain't enough tickets to go around. So it's like me, him, and like two other motherfuckers had to literally try to sneak in this bitch. Okay, again, I ain't snuck in nowhere since I was probably 15, 16 years old. Suffice it to say, I didn't make it in the goddamn race, right? I apparently was not slick
Everybody
enough.
got in but you, huh?
Pretty much, yeah. Everybody got in but me. So, but I'm not tripping though, because it's a bunch of motherfuckers in the parking lot. And when I mean a bunch of motherfuckers, I mean like we raving in the parking lot. And they doing all types of shit. They got the whole shit cracking. So motherfuckers basically going from car to car, man, just fucking with people. I fucked with these two black dudes, man, two young cats, basically the whole night, man. And we was just going from car to car, smoking up people's shit, nigga talking shit, drinking up people's shit. You know what I'm saying? All the while though, I'm looking for this nigga to come out and look for me. Okay, first of all, we go back that up. Nigga, I don't have a phone. Mind that. My phone was left at Chalk's house. Actually, it was left at my boy Black house out there in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I left it on the charger. It was charging. So I'm waiting for this fool. I'm looking at everybody coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm always looking for motherfuckers to come out because they come out in waves and go back in waves and shit. The whole night go. Motherfuckers are
Yeah, we're
starting to
going out
leave.
there, Ralph.
The whole night go. Motherfuckers are starting to leave. Parking lot starting to thin out for a motherfucker. And I'm like, these niggas at? Like, you know what I mean? I'm talking like cars is leaving. A bunch of motherfuckers is leaving. So during the night though, I forgot where we parked. I wasn't even tripping at because I always expected to see the motherfuckers coming out. You know what I'm saying? So I sat on this hill in the middle of the parking lot. It's like a grass hill where this big ass fucking spotlight is. So I sat on the hill by the pole, waiting for these motherfuckers to come out. Ended up falling asleep. I wake up, parking lot dumb empty. And I mean stupid empty. Nigga fucking security guard dude waking me up like, dude, missed your ride? I'm like, wait, what? Oh fuck, everybody gone, like them niggas left me? And he was like, oh, your friends left you? I was like, man. I hopped up, was looking around like
Middle
the
of the
parking lot
Nevada
was
desert.
right. It's smack dab in the middle of North Nevada, nigga. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning and damn near 90 degrees type of shit. Parking lot ball this shit. So I mobbed to the street and I start walking down the street like, man, I don't know what. I don't know. I don't have a phone. I can't, I don't know motherfucking telekinesis or mental telepathy, none of that shit. Prayed about it, but I mean I was still walking. I what shit I could do. But everybody who passed me up, nigga, instead of offering me a ride, they offered me water, nigga.
Water.
Water, nigga. Everybody,
You was
nigga.
gonna
Like
need it.
3 people stopped and offered me water. Nobody asked, can I take you to a gas station? Can I drop you off at, because I'm in a not residential, but like a industrial area where it ain't nothing but factories and shit. It's up there by the raceway in Nevada. And I'm mobbing, man. And so the police stopped. Me being me, I'm like, what the fuck do these motherfuckers want? I'm just a black man walking. Why are y'all stopping? They stop and ask me, is everything okay? I'm like, yeah, fine. They asked me if I know where I'm going and all this shit. I said, not really. I'm mobbing until I see some civilization. I was left at the rave. My friends left. I woke up on the mound and the thing, I ran the spiel down to him. And he was like, all right. I was like, do you have a phone I can use? Maybe I can call somebody. He was like, well, I can't let you use my phone, but I can give you a ride. And I was like, nah, I don't need no rides. Not from y'all, nigga. No rides at all from y'all. It was like, well, I can give you some water. Bet, shoot the water, nigga. I don't need no ride from you, nigga. So I'm mobbing, and out of all the black people that passed me up, all the people, a white dude stopped. He tried to make me pay for the ride. Told me I didn't have no goddamn money. I was left at a rave, nigga. I'm stuck.
Right.
So he gave me a ride to the fucking gas station. So I get to the gas station, and I'm asking motherfuckers, can I use your phone? Can you use your phone? Hey, man, you mind for me calling your phone right quick? Hey, man, I'm stuck out here. I need from out here. Can I use your phone? Nobody will let me use their phone. One
Ain't
white
fucking with
dude did,
no
though.
black man sweating in the
No, and
desert
I'm
at 9 o'clock in the
nigga,
morning.
and I'm asking all the black people first, because, these is my people. Like, I ain't asking no Mexicans. I ain't asking no white people, none of that shit. I had to switch up that strategy, yo. I changed that up real quick, you know what I'm saying? And a white dude let me use his phone. And I just so happened to call myself, because I don't remember Chalk number, but I called my fucking phone and she answered it, man. And that's how I ended up getting home from California. But yeah, nigga. Yeah.
I remember nigga called me
Straight
early in the morning. Talking about
stranded.
nigga.
You know
I
what
was
I'm
like,
saying,
what?
nigga?
I was like, so you didn't even make it in the raid?
Not
It was
easy.
like, nah. Like, oh man.
Not
Nigga, I was expecting to hear hella party with pill popping and all kind of shit going on, crowd surfing
He
and
did
none
the
of
stuff
that.
that people. He did the things that people do in the parking lot.
Right. That's what our parking lot pimped the shit out that parking lot.
Yes,
That's
he
what he
did.
I got fucked up and ain't had to pay for shit.
He had a good time in the parking lot. Needless to say that.
Ain't got left. But yeah, that was that pissed me off. I don't know if it pissed nobody else off. That shit pissed me off. For damn sure. But it's crazy though. It's crazy how shit happened though, because technically I should still be in Vegas, nigga.
What the fuck is my glasses?
I should be a prostitute right now.
This nigga.
Well, damn.
I'm a
Y'all
whole
straight?
prostitute, nigga.
Yeah, I would have had to hold my way
Didn't even
home.
go to the escort, gigolo, none of that
No.
shit.
I would have had to
Hug
hold my way home.
therapist. Or what was that other shit we was talking about? The other snuggler.
Yeah,
You didn't go to that. That nigga went
nah.
to prostitute, Fremont Street.
Don't be
I
a
had to hold my way home at that point. It would have been crazy.
Hey, let me ask you guys something. Okay. Have either of you ever been in a situation where there's three people, right? You one of the three people. So it's either you and your friend and somebody of the opposite sex, or you and two people, two friends of the opposite sex, where the wrong choice was made, right? You in the club, whatever, and this nigga gets at your homegirl because she going to the bathroom, but come to the table and see you. You're like, fuck. But your homegirl is owning, or your nigga is owner. In your case, Frank. So you kind of back up, and then you watch them go through a year's worth of bullshit ass relationship with you right there. Has that ever happened? And how do you deal with that?
Yeah.
I just roll with it, man. Ride the wave, god damn it.
I mean,
because on the low.
I mean, it takes a lot for me to, I mean, I tell all the time, people hit on me all the time, but I don't like everybody who likes me. So in retrospect, I will crush on you for a long time and probably don't even say nothing about it and something like that. And then maybe one day just be feeling real audacious, or we in a situation to where like it's, whatever, and I might let it be known. But I've crushed on people for the longest time. And doing that, I was in a situation one time where that happened, and I never said anything and stuff like that because, because I didn't say anything and stuff like that. So, but I was in my mind.
Stop, dog.
You would have probably,
sit down.
Probably shit could have been different this way, but I wasn't gonna. At the time, I wasn't gonna do it. But yeah, I've had it happen to me a couple of times, and actually, I had it happen to me one time, and then me and the guy actually like years later had conversation about it and stuff like that, and he was just like, but I always had kind of like do a little bit, and he was like, but I was like, oh, that's funny though. I was like, cause when we like talk about the time frame, I was like, oh, we realized that we kind of liking each other at the same time, but we were both we were both too shy to see each other. So that has happened to me a couple of times too.
Yeah. Me too.
Has it happened before?
With a couple of people.
Yeah.
But I mean, and even at the end of the day, like it never officially cracked off with that person because you've been with the homie, and at that point, I'm pretty much over it.
Right.
But it was more like you said, a step back kind of thing because my nigga be he in attack mode, and I'm very rarely in attack mode like that. So do your thing, Blaine. You know what I'm saying? Make it happen, Cap. That's all I got for you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the night, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a fall off homegirl. It ain't nothing. I'll go. Right, you know what I'm saying? So that has definitely happened. I've always just fell back like it's, that's what you want to do, man. Do your shit. And you been on her, stay on her type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You engaged, I didn't. Do your shit.
I'm generally the same guy, right? I'm generally the step back and let you do your thing kind of guy. And it's hilarious because the one time that I can verifiably say that I wasn't that, and it's fucked up that my boy ain't here today, and it was me and Nick, of all people, where I just pressed the gas.
Give me
right?
1 second.
And shit, Nick, and I'm talking about with my baby mama, right? With Carrie's mother, Cappuccino, right? Nick seen her. I was driving. She was way on the other side of fucking La Brea, nigga, at the bus stop. This nigga seen her from way through traffic and some more shit going the whole other opposite direction, and told me to turn around. Right? So I busted you and pushed up to the bus stop, and shit, Nick was with the hey, how you doing? And I was, hey, shit, get your ass in the car. Right?
Quit playing, hop in. Right? You already know what it is.
I'm talking about I wouldn't even let my nigga get started. I'm telling you, and I felt like shit too, because I told the nigga like later on that afternoon and shit, right? Like, yeah, that because as it turned out, me and old girl got the same birthday, right? So I wish Nick was right here because he'd be laughing about this shit with me. But that was my excuse, right? I was like, yeah, nigga, God put her here for me, nigga. We got the same birthday. Nigga, it's supposed to be. Yours is coming up. Right?
You get the next one, homie.
You get the next one. And my nigga was like, man, go ahead on and do your thing. And I got Carrie out of it. That's it.
That's Carrie. You got Carrie. That's all I'm.
Well, damn. So much for
nigga out of it. That's it.
That's it.
What happened?
Other than that,
I'm gonna need you to go back and
on my side of the seat.
Let me tell you what. I need this story to end better. I need to go back and get her back because that was supposed to be your soulmate. You had claimed that. Maybe that's why shit ain't working out for you. Like God said you were supposed to be with her.
Nah.
Oh no.
Not her.
Trust and believe.
Not her.
Trust and believe. She is good where she is. She is happy and doing her thing. More power to you, Cap. Yeah. Cap been finding love for a long time without me. Carrie is almost 20. So you don't need to revisit none of that shit.
That's how it's gonna happen. Because you in your 50s, you ready to settle down now.
Wow.
No. Wow. You ain't been watching these shows?
Wow. Hey man, you in your 50s, you ready to settle down, bro. That's what you gotta do.
Shit. My 50 is like 20. Shit.
Hey,
I'm 56 like 36 on the for real.
I heard it was like 20. Somebody told me that one day.
You can't mess with nobody under 51.
Look, I got rule here. No, you all the way off. See, I got rule here. I'm gonna blow your mind with this, right? This is some legitimate shit. Frank will verify it, and so will Rail if he's still in the fucking comments. So I got rule 7227, right? That's been in effect forever, right? Rule 7227. 7227 means until I'm 72, I don't fuck with nobody over 27. Bam, there we are right there. You 20
And that's
days
how that
out the
go.
box.
Out the box.
What is it
Not a
called?
year.
Rule 7 what?
227.
You can't look it up, sweetheart. I'm
There's
giving
no
you the
place like
definition
home.
right here. This is one of them kingfish rules.
Right. There's no place like
Kingfish
home.
rule 7227.
Kingfish book. What was Book of Kingfish? Chapter. Nigga, I
That's
do what
it.
the fuck I want to do.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
Rule
Rule
7227, y'all.
7227. There's no place like home. 7
Until I'm
times.
72, I won't fuck with nobody over 27.
And this
Now
nigga
there's
ain't 72
exceptions
yet.
to the rule. There's always exceptions to the rule, right?
Always. That's rules.
But I
Have a change.
guarantee.
How you gonna say that?
Because this is
Look, it started off as a joke,
27,
right?
that's so young.
It started off as a joke, right? Because remember I told you I used to cheat off 10 years till I turned 50, right? So it was always the joke because I would fool with chicks and right around 27, 28, we fall out. Like I'm going, and then somebody fresh. And I just was never attracted to women my age, you know what I'm saying? Older women, and generally women that got their shit together. Let's just keep it real, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm, fucking with low-hanging fruit, you know what I'm saying, for most of my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? And attribute that to whatever you want to. It just is what it is. So it just kind of happened to be working out like that. And then when I noticed it, then I made it like a joke. And then I started kind of living by that shit. Like
you manifest your own shit.
Yeah, you start getting up that you turn 27 and you still around that whole 28 year. I be looking at your ass crazy and questioning the shit that you do. And I don't know. You might not make it. I start saying shit like, you might not make it out this year and shit, right? Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, man. You and your rules. All right.
Hey,
So
words and incantations, bro. Hey, words and incantations. You literally spoke that one up because that's hilarious. That is how you run, though.
You can either go
that's how you run. But the crazy shit is
over or 5 years under. You can't go outside of that range.
How about no?
5 years older or 5 years under.
That's the Onika run it down to the compound rule.
That's the rule of life.
Whose life? A fish's life? The life of a penguin? What do you mean?
You better be glad I ain't say 2.
See, hey, that's why I'm a rule breaker.
If you at the age of 50 or nearing 50, then you can't mess with anybody under 45 or 46.
Why not?
Shit.
Because you're not supposed to. You gotta stay within your age range,
stay within your generation.
Messing with these young girls, they're gonna hurt
you. Stay within your generation, Howie.
Stay within your generation. You can't do all that because they're gonna hurt you or they're gonna use you.
Use me, baby. Use me.
I don't know. I can't say when I'm old. I can only be used to the extent that I'm useful. Right. You usually gonna find a whole different kind of utility out of fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no pay. It ain't gonna be no pay no light bills, and I don't got the 40 for you, right? But I got $40 worth of game, like a motherfucker, right?
$154,000 worth of game for you, right quick.
I don't have the 40 for you.
I ain't got the 40. I'm sorry.
I keep the 40s. I smoke those. I smoke 40s.
Okay.
I love to be the nigga to pay you to leave, but
they ain't gonna pay you to get here, goddammit. Yeah, they ain't gonna pay you to get here, that's for sure.
5. That's the mark. 5 years over.
What I will say about that, right? What I'll say about that being 56, right? So let's just take my whole last 20 years, right? So from 35 to 55, right? That age range for a black woman, right? All the black women that I knew who were in that age range that wasn't fucking with dope or, fucked up by the streets or some shit like that, either in solid relationships or solidly in their career path, right? And again, we always come back to this conversation that everybody in the black community is having that me and Frank just feel like we ain't never a part of, right? That when it comes down to the desirability factor, what a woman like that is looking for. I'm generally not it. Ex-con nigga still got one foot in the street, no retirement plan, still talking that slick shit, you know what I'm saying, and still trying to make something happen in today's age, you know, in the age of a 20-year-old. You feel what I'm saying? With digital technology and all the different shit like that, all the hope and wish and wonder type of shit, right? So a woman of that stature, she didn't find me, you know, I'm the bad boy that you wanted to fuck with when we was in high school, but you fuck with the football player because you was a cheerleader. Now you can come get you know what I'm saying, come get broke off a little bit here and there, you know what I'm saying, on your trips or whatever, but you really ain't trying to build with me. And guess what? I ain't really trying to build either, because I'm gonna be looking at it like I'm still trying to do some shit. You already done some shit, right? And I'm not trying to lean on you like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I still got, you know, my self-esteem as a man, my self-worth and who I am. You know, it just happens that my path was different than, you know, the stability that 20 years of, you know, working in corporate America will do for you. You feel what I'm saying? My 20 years was in the fucking penitentiary and on these fucking streets.
Right.
But I'm here to talk about it though, right? Just like she's here to talk about it. So what I will say is that fast forward 20 years later, right? And a woman that's 55, 56, 50 to 60, we'll just give her that, right? Might be a little more desirable to somebody like me now, because she's at the end of trying to build some shit. You know what I'm saying? She just want to fucking coast this shit out and have fun. She on the same shit as I'm on, but coming from a different space. She may have been through a long ass marriage, or, you know, just been fucking beat to death on this goddamn job for 30 years, or, you know, a variety of different shit where I represent this freedom, this free spirit, you know, go around this motherfucker. I could be myself and I don't have to put on no airs, and, you know, all this persona that I didn't have to fuck with these white people or pleasing this husband motherfucker for however long or whatever and shit, right? So I think that we might be able to get along now, but these last 20 years.
Now, is it ever a scenario to like you said, you know, between 20 years of however you want to put it, you've been incarcerated in a combination of the street. Is it ideal that, or is it common that you would get with a woman who would be with who actually have the same background, like her same 20 years is the same as yours?
No, hell no.
It's not common, because what happens, especially if you start to factor in long jail sentences, right, is that women tend to, you know, get disenchanted with that side of the game and have more regrets and work a little more towards trying to change her whole environment when she gets out. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga always want to make everything work. So I get out, I go back to my neighborhood. I'm just not selling dope. Now I'm selling t-shirts. Same hustle. You feel what I'm saying? It's
just don't go as fast.
I gotta worry about the fucking police. You feel what I'm saying?
Just don't go as fast.
So she's not doing the same thing when she's trying to come out.
She trying to get the fuck away from all that shit that sent her ass to the penitentiary in the first place. I mean, go look at all the stories of Centoya Browns and
most of them never come back.
American gangster chicks and shit, right?
She got a whole family now, pregnant with a whole family. Like it's like
in
like,
church.
You wouldn't even look at them like, damn,
reverends of the churches and all that kind of.
Right.
I always say me and Mac.
All the niggas that was old gangster niggas from the 80s and 90s that went and walked off 10, 15, 20, 30 years and now they back. You see them on YouTube talking about that shit. Yeah, man, we was buying 100 keys, man.
For real.
Trying to relive that shit, man.
Damn.
I always
niggas
say
ain't moving on.
Me and Mac passed parallel because I too had that similar situation. I just wasn't apparently enough. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't enough. So it's the same shit. Like, yeah, what more can I do? Goddamn it, I'm penitentiary nigga with good intentions, nigga.
Come to therapy, nigga. Come to therapy at 5, nigga. That's
but they ain't fucking with us. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's bad. I don't think it's really cool that's the case. I don't see that. Like I don't see why like you two guys wouldn't be like, you know, like that desirable toward like some 6-figure chick want to marry you. I don't see what would be the problem with that.
I think
Well,
a lot of it
I
is
think she got to
tradition.
get. She would have to get to know us.
Right,
I
I think a
think
lot of
on
it is
first
tradition.
impression, like on paper, if we was on a dating site and all my shit was in my profile, swipe, get the fuck out of here,
Right quick, right quick though. Hey,
But you sit down and you talk to me and you realize, okay, this nigga is just not the stereotypical hang on the corner, pants hanging off his ass, cuz blood and you know what I'm saying, all that kind of bullshit. That it's really some value to him. And on top of it, I'll surprise your ass because I'm a fucking big ass research nerd. I always say I got 10,000 pieces of trivial bullshit swimming around in my head. So I'll fuck around and talk to your ass about some shit like, and you'll be, what? This, huh? Yeah,
that's the man I go to when I'm on the internet and I just can't get it. Man, let me get my man. My man gonna get it. My man hit me back. It's not the same day. I mean, everything I need to know about some shit.
People tell me that all the time.
I was watching Jeopardy last night and I found myself answering a lot of them right now. It's like, I can go on Jeopardy.
I'm pretty good at round one. Half round two.
Right. I mean, I ain't gonna bet it all on the daily double.
I might, depending on the question.
I know. True daily double. I'm true daily double.
He bet it all. He bet it all on the daily double. Like I was just like, boy, you do.
I couldn't true daily double on the second round.
Then he bet everything but $1, which didn't make no sense to me because I'm like, if you go in, go all in, what that dollar gonna do for you?
He ain't trying to be broke.
He trying not to end up on negative.
Right.
He was what?
So he can go to Final Jeopardy. Can't go to Final Jeopardy on a negative or zero.
Hey, did y'all get a chance? Y'all probably ain't seen it, but I posted that the American chess master is a 10-year-old black kid.
I didn't know.
Yes, sir. America's newest chess master is a 10-year-old black kid. Brilliance in us, right?
I think we should, as a black community, I think we should get together and have our own show.
Man, for real. I mean, we should get together and have our own everything.
I think we should have our own show. Like,
and not even to alienate nobody, just so we can have the comfort of having our own. You know what I'm saying? Because we aren't the alienating type.
Well, what I will say is, man, you got to give Cube, man, so many props. Cube is not gonna get his proper recognition until 20 years after his ass is gone, right?
Right. Until and everybody.
This nigga is the most innovative nigga in
and our people is reaping the benefits of his struggle. That's when he'll be. When our people reaping the benefits of his struggle, our struggle, that's when he'll get them flowers. But he needs them.
But what I was gonna say is, you guys did never get to see that that game show that Cube had produced. What was it called? It was like the Hollywood Squares, kind of like the Hip Hop Squares.
Yeah.
Hip Hop Squares.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember
Cube shit.
Yeah.
That's Cube shit.
Right.
I like the concept of. I know he came off as a joke, but I like the concept of the Black Jeopardy. When they did the skit when Chadwick Boseman was on there, they did the Black Jeopardy. And this was like talking about the Kieran's potato salad. I like the concept of that. That was
because it's a lot of cultural shit that just belongs to us. That you ain't, if you don't know, you don't know.
You don't know, right?
Right. I like the concept on that, and on top of that, it will make you learn a lot about African history.
And it make culture vultures sharper. I can tell you that much.
It would. It would. That make it a little bit harder for them.
Right.
I'd be amazed at some of the shit that people do. Fucking white people. That is just like some of the touching the sister's hair.
Like, hold on.
It's me all the time.
I'm gonna say something like you said.
Like,
what's one thing
the
about
fuck
you
is that?
let me tell you one thing. Okay, your girl. Y'all know her, Rachel. I always pronounce her that was Dozier or whatever, but I always mess her last name up. My niece, this is always
Rachel
Doziak.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I actually I appreciate her. Why? Because she more realer than some of the other people I know.
You know,
To be black,
that-
right?
I'm gonna keep it all the way
And
real.
I'm not,
That was
and I'm not
Try
mad
not
at
to be
that.
black.
She identifies as being black. She does cultural things as
All
she's
for the
black.
people.
she got black
She's for the
kids.
people.
Yeah.
The only reason she got that bad rep was because
Her mom and her dad.
they say she took that NAACP job from another black person, but actually, who probably was even
It ain't like she fucked it up. It ain't
No,
like
she worked her.
fucked it up.
She worked her way up into that job. She
Right.
wasn't no fuck ass bitch. She still ain't. And I always kind of said that. I said that at the time, and I said that because it kind of really hits home, right? Like I know, I literally love a whole family of quote unquote white people who are just like that. You know what I'm saying? They, grew up around all blacks.
He had no problem in my book.
Identify the same shit. They go through the same shit we go through. You know what I'm saying? It's not no motherfucking different.
Like, if you catch these struggles and problems as we going for it, go ahead, sister. And it's even worse for you because you like.
And on top of it, she wasn't just some punk ass white bitch that fucked a nigga and then started appropriating black culture. She was actually doing some shit.
Before shit in college though. Like,
right. That was bad.
I'm gonna be black.
Job from somebody else. I'm like,
from she's in a different world and it changed her life.
Did anybody else even apply for the job? That's what I want to know.
Because she thought she was Whitley and changed her life.
She took that job from somebody else. Who applied for it?
But she did good in it. It's not like she fucked it up. So that shouldn't even matter.
Right.
That shouldn't even matter. She probably did better than anybody else that put in that job. But the point is, though, she loved us enough to sacrifice her whole every other shit. So that's great.
Yeah.
Great. I seen something on her just recently too. They did
I did see something recently too. Something happened. She tried to jump on it, and somebody was like, "No, you still don't get the co-sign on it," or something like that. And I was just like, "There y'all go hate."
Y'all
go hate.
Yeah, like she probably would have fought to be out there in the field with us. You know what I'm saying?
I feel confident if we draw that line in the sand. I know what she said, and I can't say that about everybody I know.
Yeah, but I mean, you got people who do this shit to infiltrate on some bullshit. She did that shit out of genuine love. That's what she wanted. She wanted to beat us.
She said she identified as being African
So
American.
my question is this: how do you cancel Rachel Dolezal or Dolacek or whatever her name is, and not cancel Sean King?
And like I said, if you can be accepted in love for being,
I'm just saying, ain't that like two sides of the same coin?
Accepted for being loved to try to be black, to want to be black.
I mean, does Sean King, do he actually say that he got some black in him, or do he just say that he identified with the struggle?
I don't know.
Because we know he's white boy, right? He is white boy, right?
Yeah.
I'm asking the question. Huh?
I think it's just a struggle.
I'm asking the question. I don't know. When I look at him, I see a white boy that's with it, that's with the business, right?
Oh, I don't know if he got black in him at all.
Let's see. Sean King is an American writer, civil rights activist, and co-founder of Real Justice PAC. Hold on.
They don't say it.
He went to Morehouse from Kentucky. Let's see. He was raised in Kentucky.
If he was African American, they said it already.
I would early life. That's where you get to it at. He was born and raised in Versailles, Kentucky.
No.
Although his birth certificate
most writers
name
was like type of Jeffrey Wayne King.
Hold up. Although his birth certificate names Jeffrey Wayne King as his father, King stated in 2015 that his mother told him his actual biological father is a light-skinned black man.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Is that what she told you? Can't argue with moms, I guess.
So, what you gonna
right.
do?
Yeah, what you gonna
do when they come
I guess your brother. Hey, no. Sorry, brother.
So, he don't identify with Jeffrey Wayne King as being his dad. The light-skinned black guy that he don't know is his daddy. Even though he's still going by Sean King, I guess
Well,
he don't
yeah,
have a last name. He don't have a last name to take, so I guess he.
Cause
wouldn't
he don't
take
know that nigga.
that. He don't
okay,
know.
well let's just
He
see.
don't know.
Let me just show you what Google say, right?
He don't know.
That's what Google say.
Hey, I'm in
Or Bing.
Wikipedia, which is part of Google. That's what they say.
Yeah, he is white.
I mean, I'm in Bing, right? I don't know if this shit is real or not, but that's the first thing that come up. I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck?
Well, they that now they do say this is as of 2015, and they did go out. They did extra point out light skinned black man.
Like I said, if he was a black man, it would have said African American journalist, African American writer, African American athlete. They don't just say American. That's how you know. Especially on Wikipedia.
I don't know.
Hey, but if you identify with the struggle, come on with it, man. Just donate that dough. Support black businesses.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Shit, but you know,
Like
whatever he
At any rate,
to the Piranha
if
Pond,
his
nigga.
mama told
And,
him that, he ain't
be
gonna
alright
argue
with
with his mama, and I ain't arguing with his mom either. Go ahead, brother.
Right,
If
that's
you
what I'm saying. You
identify,
can't argue with moms,
then
nigga.
go ahead.
Hey,
Go ahead. You
my
just
black,
do it. Goddamn, I ain't sure he was married with 5 children.
support the Piranha Pond, nigga. And
5 children.
you got my vote, nigga. You know what I'm saying? we too accept you in the trade.
Oh, they dragging him too. Oh, they dragging him. They're dragging him for the filth.
They say he left the Democratic Party after the 2016 election, allegedly corruption and lack of neutrality during the 2016 primary.
That shit don't matter. Democrat, Republican, they all the same people.
Woo. Yeah,
This
they
is
do
so
drag
bad.
him still though.
I wonder what family member this is confirming that this motherfucker is white boy.
Hey, I've been trying to pass
say
the
his
Cuban for the
mama.
longest time, dog, and it ain't working for me.
He
I
say
don't
his
know why.
mama. His mama told him that.
He looked like a curry.
Say his mama told him that.
He looked like a curry though.
Now, looking at the picture, he could pass. So, I'm not gonna say he ain't black. He could.
Like I said, I'm not gonna argue with his mama, man. Mama said
he definitely could pass. I've seen enough.
His mama say
he probably could pass.
His mama say he half black, nigga. That's what I'm going with.
He could pass. I ain't mad at him. He say he
doing the work.
He wanna be done with the struggle.
Hey, I've been trying to pass the Cuban for a long time, bro.
Stuff ain't exactly come easy to you when you say you black. I mean, so
the Cubans ain't accepting me, homie. I'm trying.
Dominicans don't want him because he say he's black. So.
Man,
they don't believe they black, so.
Cubans in the pen don't think they black. They say they Cubano. They ain't black.
Most Dominicans don't want you to say that they're black.
Tell somebody stab one of their ass. Tell a white boy stab one of their ass.
They don't want to hear
that. All
right.
niggas on deck. All black hands on deck.
At that point, right? Right.
When the essays take off on them, they black as fuck then. Right? Niggas stop speaking Spanish and everything. Motherfuckers. No, I'm serious. That shit used to fucking be hilarious. Like, it used to be a big controversy at the pen that I was in at this one time, where it was the big Cuban population that was, they had an immigration little portion, right? Immigration hold. Motherfuckers just, you did your time, now you just there. Like on some Guantanamo Bay shit. But you just still in the pen.
Yeah, you just collecting dough.
Why?
Because they collecting that money.
You're a federal detainee.
But you did your time.
We're talking about the Cuban nationals. We're talking about the whole group of Cuban nationals.
They can't leave. Okay.
So they had did their time and they couldn't leave. So it was a bunch of them on the yard. And then all of a sudden they wasn't black. We no black, we Cubano. We no politico, no politico, no. I black, but I no black. That was the shit. Till the white boy stabbed the shit out of one of their ass and shit over a poker deck. Then everybody was black, right? Then it was time to take off. Hey, come on, they stab us.
Right, they need help.
No, you black, but you
Fucking
not
right.
black. nigga.
Right.
It pissed us the fuck off. We still
Yeah,
had to
but
ride.
you're
We was
not
on
ready.
lockdown for like 15 months and shit. Nigga behind that shit.
Oh,
Y'all been locked down for 15 months?
For some
man,
shit
we
that
done
had,
had
didn't
2 year
have nothing to do with
lockdown.
no blacks.
Man, we've had a 2 year
How you be on
lockdown
lockdown for 15
with
months?
the exception of like
Man, that
3
ain't
months.
shit.
That's just how
What
that
you
shit
do
goes.
on lockdown?
Nothing.
You don't do
Shower, go to the
shit.
yard for an hour,
Yeah, go to the yard for hours. You're on 23 and 1.
shower, and hang out in your fucking cell. That's it.
Sometimes you hope you have a celly. Most times you don't.
Right.
I can do my whole time by my motherfucking self, right? I don't need no nigga up in here. But if you just happen
Yeah,
to
I
be in
prefer that
here,
though. I
you know,
prefer to be yourself
we
in my
gonna work
Now,
it
goddamn
how
out.
do you get people to abide by the cell rules? Like, we gonna clean up in this motherfucker. We don't.
I mean,
We
either you
don't
do or
litter.
you get beat up and move.
I mean, you know, things are, you know, apparent. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like defining respect. What is respect? Well, you know respect.
Right.
You know when you're not giving it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So the same
Right.
kind of shit, right?
Got
You
it.
know when you ain't doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing, living
Right.
in a bathroom with a bunk bed with another man. Fuck out of
But you
here,
know you
right?
was raised to do as a
You
fucking
know,
human being by
nigga,
a
what you
black
see
person.
me doing, if you don't know, you see me doing it. I piss, I wipe the toilet. Don't matter how good my aim is, splash, bitch. Wipe the toilet. What you mean?
Yeah,
You
we
know what I'm
living in the
saying?
fucking bathroom, right?
We live in a fucking bathroom with a bunk bed. 2
Right.
men in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's I was saying this on the pod that you missed the other day, that it's kind of like it's like a natural ballet, a delicate ballet. Like when he move this way, I move this way.
It's like the
You
dance.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like a cool dance. And so it works until you get a nigga that don't understand. And then like Frank say, you know, niggas that check this
Can't
here. I
catch the
don't know
rhythm,
how tough you is, right? You gonna mind somebody.
and you ain't finna come in here and not mind the
You
rules
ain't
yourself, nigga. That's not what's finna happen.
check this, homie. I live a certain way, man. I live the same way on the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm clean, messy. That means my shit on my desk can be however the fuck I want it. Ain't no food crumbs, dirty cups, none of that shit. Fucking floor. Nah, we ain't doing that. Bed unmade. Nah, homie. Come on, man. It's daytime, man. What you doing in the bed anyway? Man, if you don't roll
Laying
that
up in the
mattress up,
bed,
man,
funking
tuck
up the
that
cell and
motherfucker up.
shit.
Fuck out of here, man.
You gonna roll that mattress up?
Yeah, man, motherfucker be laying up in the bed, funking up the cell and shit, just laying there getting funky.
Just laying there, flipping channels and shit. Hey, Frank, tell me you wasn't the nigga with the long ass 12 pencils taped together remote control.
No. See, I did a lot of my time on both bunks, but even when I was on the top bunk, I was the type of motherfucker that would reach over, lean on the bunk, and change my shit.
You goddamn right.
Because much like now, I don't ask a motherfucker to do nothing for me. Like, I'm not gonna leave a room, leave something, and ask another motherfucker to go back and get it for me. I will get my ass back up and go get it my goddamn self. I've never been one to bother a motherfucker with my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna have shit hanging all in your way. I'm not finna do none of that. You know what I'm saying?
We could
Plus,
do
it's
a
unnecessary. I'm not that lazy. I'm not that
we could
lazy
do
at
a
all. Shit
whole
wasn't that
we could
far.
do a whole hour on jailhouse etiquette and protocol and shit, right? Shit gets deep,
It
like
does.
really
It
deep.
really does.
Because you got etiquette, then you got protocol, then you got politics. And yeah,
And
politics
that's
is
all
a
three
motherfucker.
different shits. All three different
Three
shits.
different shits, for real.
Yeah, man.
2 minutes.
Dougie Fresh, you're wrong. Okay. Party time, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, we
Hey,
need
when
to
you
host
going
a party.
home?
We need to take the punch like a fucking
Huh?
club or something.
When you going home?
I don't know.
You must be winning.
I ain't back. I left Vegas.
Oh, okay.
I left Vegas. I left Vegas for 2 days because they tripled the price on your ass. Shit, right? On Friday and Saturday. I ain't fucking with the ass. I'm still trying to get that at $48.
Now for triple the price.
I ain't trying to run that 130 or whatever, 170, I think it was for the rooms where I was at. Vegas is cool because during the week, the big hotels and shit, right? They cheap as fuck.
Oh,
It's cheaper than a Motel 6. Yeah, like $50.
Yeah, because they try to keep them bitches filled though.
Then on the weekends, when I was driving back this morning, I was looking at the traffic going back to Vegas and was glad I wasn't in that shit. I was like, you niggas ain't gonna get to Vegas till tomorrow.
damn.
Yeah, that Friday shit, man.
Friday.
The stupidest time to be on the freeway going back that way at all, period. Like, you might as well wait till 11 o'clock. Don't even fuck around.
Nah, but I'm gonna play in Los Angeles this weekend, and then I'm gonna go back to Vegas probably Sunday or Monday.
You gonna see Felicia?
Yeah, I'll probably take the dog over there. Now I'm saying she, I don't know if she'd be home in the daytime on I know she don't be home. She ain't gonna be home. Well, she might be home tomorrow. I don't know. That's when I'm gonna go down there. And then, like I said, I'm gonna push back. I'm trying to find a house out there.
In LA?
In Vegas.
In Vegas.
Oh, you really trying to move to Vegas?
Yeah. I'm done with this, this fucking Barstow Desert shit, right? I can't really do everything that I do is either out there or in LA, you know what I'm saying, in terms of playing cards and shit, right? Ain't no card houses in Barstow. So it's 2 hours to LA from Barstow, and it's 2 hours to Vegas from Barstow. So, wherever I decide to go, but it's twice as expensive to live in LA than it is to live in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is around. Hell yeah.
So
Las Vegas. Huh?
So it's people live in Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. I would have never knew that.
I wonder why a lot of people go out there to
Vegas. Okay, Vegas is about what I pay in Barstow, right? So I pay $1,000 a month and shit, right, for a 2-bedroom. And that's about, well, shit. I pay that because I'm kind of grandfathered in, but during COVID, the price of rents went up, believe it or not. You would think with all the people out of work that rent would go down.
No, that's not what they doing to the people. Mm-mm.
Wow.
It went right up.
Wow.
So right now, what you would pay, what I'm paying right now for I live in a duplex, for a 2-bedroom duplex, you would be paying for a 1-bedroom apartment anywhere around where I stand right now. And then add, $100 and you would be in Vegas. Same shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was looking at shit. They had 3-bedroom houses and shit like that out in Vegas for like $1,300, $1,400, $1,500. And it'll put me, right where I need to be instead of fucking running back and forth. Only thing can't grow no pot out there. I mean, you can, but you can't. Like, it's legal. Yeah, it's legal in terms of the state. Like, you can have, 6 mature plants, 12 immature plants. But Las Vegas is like, you can't grow anything.
Like you had to look who was watching you.
No, that's the dog. That's the dog. Las Vegas, you can't grow anything within a 25-mile radius of an operating dispensary. And it's like 500 of them motherfuckers, right? They all over Las Vegas, right? So where you ever going to be outside a 25-mile radius of a fucking dispensary? So they killed it off, but they did what they were supposed to do. Right. I mean, they embraced the whole cannabis culture in Nevada like they do everything else with tourism, gambling, hotels, entertainment.
But you can't do that shit.
All that shit is geared towards the tourists to separate you from your dough. So they don't want no nigga, growing his own weed.
Separating the tourists from their dough.
Right.
Now they'll give you a deal if you live out there. You don't pay as much in the dispensary as people without a state ID. Like if I go in the dispensary with my California ID, they're gonna charge me $65 for an eighth. If I go in with Nevada ID, Las Vegas ID, they charge me $20 bucks. Get all kind of little special deals.
Well, yeah, I mean, since you can't grow your own, right? I guess you should.
Right. Well, you know, if I move out there, I'm 2 hours away from California.
Step up.
I don't mind allegedly crossing the state line with smoking a blunt. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Right.
I mean,
Well,
all that shit is still illegal federally anyway. So shit.
Right.
All right. Well, seems like we made it through another hour and 5 minutes.
We did.
I want to thank everybody who jumped in the comments. Thank everybody for tuning in. Send a shout out to my boy Nick Nass.
Shouts, bro.
See you on Monday. Glad my girl made it back. See us off for the weekend on this Friday. Thank everybody that was in the comments, especially Relish. I know I'm getting that phone call. And as usual, you guys know, like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, comment on the replay, again, because the comments come up in real time. And as always, we have been live at 5 from the Piranha Pond and now.